Through my life, I've had many goals, and I've accomplished quite a few of them. I moved to another country at age 24 and started a new life from scratch. I traveled abroad. I became proficient in a foreign language. I moved to New York City at age 27 and made this place become home. I started college and just graduated at age 30. And then I launched a YouTube channel to document my life abroad as an immigrant and to share my experience in another language, which is my original language. And finally, I started this channel project with the intention of inspiring other small creators to persist in their projects and chase their goals. And then that's when I realized that at age 30, my American friends, they were not doing the things I was doing. They are starting their business. They are finishing their MBAs, their post-graduations. They are having babies. And there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. They are just in a different phase of their lives and likely going through their own journey and issues and situations they have to solve, different kind of problems. But in a way, I could have let that affect me. And for a long time I did. I could have let this pressure to conform and to follow the norm get to me. You know what I mean? But then when I look back in my own journey and see how much I have accomplished, it is almost very unfair to put myself in a position in which I'm comparing my life storyline with those other people around me, as much as we love each other. And there's a huge gap between all of those storylines. And that gap is called context. Especially because I knew deep down that if I were to follow the conventional path and stayed at my country, going through all the steps that were required to do according to the norm and to conform to society, conform to what was required from me at that time, I wouldn't be satisfied and completely fulfilled. So I didn't. Even with this jar of accomplishments, I often felt like it wasn't enough. I developed a constant urge to look for the next big thing, almost as if chasing the next goal was the only way to give my life meaning. And while having direction can be essential, in my experience, this mindset started to become a source of stress, anxiety, and frustration. That frustration kept me from appreciating what I already had. I was so focused on the next step that I forgot to look around and be proud of what I had achieved. Eventually, I realized I needed to stop. I needed to look around, reflect, and really pay attention to the smallest things. I had been taking life for granted, and as cliché as this may sound, it's true. We live in such a fast-paced world that if we don't find reasons to stay grounded, life just passes by. We get so caught up chasing the next big thing that we end up neglecting our present victories. And that's what I did. But today, I can confidently say that despite the ups and downs, I'm living the dream I once envisioned 5 years ago. I wanted to live a simple life. And that's exactly what I have now. But it's my life. Just remembering that fact has been a remedy for stress and frustrations, especially living in a city like New York, which can be both a dream and a nightmare at times. Well, according to Rick Rubin in his book, The Creative Act, which I have right here, and this is actually going to be the source for a lot of the upcoming videos that I'm starting in this channel, so stay tuned for that. He says, which is not something new, He's just bringing clarity to it. He's not like inventing the wheel, but he says something that made me think about it, which is the fact that when you stop to pay attention, there's a whole new world that unfolds in front of you, depending on where you drive your attention to. And because of that, that made me think that sometimes that awareness is the very medicine for our stressed mind. Because as humans, we do have the ability to tune down the world around us, or tune down the world inside us, or tune in to something outside, or tune in to something inside. We can decide and select what we want to focus on and direct and drive our energy towards. And in my experience, this has been about tuning down a little bit of this urge for the next big thing and stop and realize and value what I have already done so far. And for me, it's like pausing and rereading and retelling my story to myself, story of my life to myself. Okay, I don't want to seem like a hater here, and there's nothing wrong with looking for the next big thing. I just want to bring a point. And the point is to understand that sometimes the biggest, how can I put that in words? But the biggest reason for our stressed minds and our frustrations and anxieties is just the fact that we're just in this constant rush to the next big thing, looking for something else, for the next to go, while we should at least stop, take a break, breathe, look back, see what we've done, what we have accomplished, let it sink in. There's nothing wrong with looking for the next big thing. I do that. I still do that. We need to do that. It's part of human trajectory. But lately, I just have intentionally stopped myself to reflect and look back and do those things to see how far I've gone. We get caught up in the routine. We get caught up in the day-to-day basis, and we forget those things that once were our biggest dreams. They start becoming routine, and we let that value go away, fade out. And I want, of course, you to feel the same. I want to propose something to you for you to do today or daily, or at least when you're anxious the most, or thinking that you have never accomplished anything, that your life sucks, that you're not doing great in life. It's something I do to put me back on earth and to the present moment, and also to make me realize where I'm at in my entire journey and creative journey itself, which is to sit in a calm and quiet place, or at least try to, but at least with no distractions around you. Grab a pen and paper, simple like that. No, don't use your phone. Try to avoid using your phone if you can, because I think they can be a source of distraction on itself. So try to grab a pen and paper, and in bullet points, think of your life as a third person. You don't need to write a full-on text. You're free to do whatever you want, but if you just want to do something quickly, you can just go on bullet points. And again, think of your life in third person like a narrator telling it or reading it, and jot down your milestones. And these don't need to be monumental. They could be as simple as buying a camera, moving to another country, moving houses, making a new friend, learning a new ability, starting or ending a relationship. There's no right or wrong here. No stupid or amazing. These are your accomplishments, and only you can decide the value of them based on your context. And no one can take that away from you. Finally, do the obvious. Read it to yourself. Let that sink in. Absorb that. Remember the ups and downs you went through when you were trying to accomplish all of those milestones. And finally, remember who you really are. Hi everyone, if you've gotten to this far in this video, thank you so much for watching it. I am Drigo, and this is the Drigoverse. This is a small universe I created for myself and the internet to motivate and inspire other people to pursue their creative endeavors and to believe in their potential, and to understand that what they're going through, a lot of other people go through as well. I wanted to share a little bit of the plans for this channel moving forward. I have started this channel, if you notice, there's two main playlists. I started this channel with playlist number 1, which was a 30-day challenge in which I challenged myself to post a video a day for 30 days to get some sort of traction, and which helps the channel a lot. So you can follow the journey in this playlist, how it went. I document a little bit of the process over there. There is also this other channel, the playlist number 2, which is this current one you're watching, the Creator's Journal, which is a bit of a mix. It's a very experimental mix of talking heads, vlogs. We have a lot of commentary, but we also have sharing an experience, documenting life, and talking about a certain topic as a creative person, all in a tone of motivate and inspire, and to find a commonality between all those small creators and what they go through. But consider this episode number 10 as the last, I think it's number 10, I don't know. But consider this episode that you're watching right now as the last episode of maybe season 1 of the Creator's Journals, because moving forward, I'm gonna embark on a structured different project with this channel, which is gonna be more essay related, essay based on, meaning that I will write essays and I will make videos out of them in a different playlist, in a different project. And I'm planning to start that in a couple of weeks ahead, so stay tuned for more. If you're not subscribed and if you like this video, you're probably gonna like some of the other videos in this channel as well. Share a comment, share the video with other people that are in the same pace moment of their lives, and that they are constantly looking for the next big thing that prevents them to appreciate their lives and their victories. I also would like to apologize for all of those that have been following me that I have taken a long time posting videos. I feel like being completely transparent, no scripted, is the fact that I have raised the bar for my videos, and I've learned and studied about video production so much that I have felt a little bit stuck. And I've done all of those things that I said in this video, and I felt like, oh, my videos are not good enough, I'm not where I wanted them to be. And that almost like, because I raised those standards for my videos, I ended up preventing me from creating more. And I needed to go through a whole process of coming back to my roots and to the organic approach I started this channel through, to realize that I was just not taking action because of this mindset, and I want to change that again. That's all. Creating isn't easy. Sharing yourself publicly isn't easy as well. But if somehow this video inspired you in a way, take the opportunity to act on it. Don't wait to be too good or fully ready. Start now, start messy, and start anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next phase of this journey.